Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Today's video is my 2-year drinking celery juice update to cure my acid reflux, chronic illness, just everything that's been going on. I'll link below all those videos. Technically it's been 1 year and 7 months, but you know, close enough. These videos I posted have been so popular, I just thought I had to make another video for you guys because you have so many questions, so I wanted to answer them for you. So the first question I wanted to answer is, am I still drinking celery juice? And the answer is yes. Well, yes and no. Obviously, up until the coronavirus pandemic, it's May 1st, the day I'm filming this, I have basically drinking celery juice almost every single day since the first video that I made on the topic. Obviously, because I'm social distancing, I am getting groceries delivered and I'm limiting the amount of times I get groceries. So there's only so much celery juice that I can buy that's gonna be fresh to drink it. So unfortunately I've had to stop during this time and only drink celery juice, you know, maybe 3 days out of each month. So here's where I'm at, because that segues me into the next question that you guys have. If you stop drinking celery juice, are you dependent on it? So I would say, like, over the course of time, you become less dependent on celery juice. It took me about a year to not need to drink it every day. You don't grow dependent necessarily on celery juice, but I will say, like, why cut it out of your diet? You know, like, getting healthy is a lifestyle. Like, you can't work out for a day or even a year and then just stop working out. If you stop working out, your abs are gonna go away, you know? The benefits are gonna go away if you like work out for a year and then never do again. So it's like, are you guys asking, like, you wanna stop celery juice, you know? Like, cause I don't really think you need to stop. It's healthy, it's good for you. It should just be something you include in your diet. Like, I don't see a need to stop it, and I want to continue to do this for like the rest of my life because it does make me feel good, and if it makes you feel good, you should do that too. It's not like, you know, medicine that you need to stop and it has effects and you can't take it that long. It's something you should keep within your lifestyle. But I will say that, so you like want to get to that point where you can reintroduce foods and not be as sensitive to them, and you can live without celery juice if there's like an emergency or you go out of town. Being healthy is a lifestyle, and you always have to have a healthy lifestyle if you want to be healthy. The very first question everyone asks me is, am I cured of my symptoms? Am I better? And the answer is pretty much yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm cured. I would say that I'm like 95% better. It's not gone yet. I'm still working to get there, but I can live a normal life. But what's even crazier is that one of you guys watching commented and you saw the difference. So that's what's crazy. So I wanna give a big shout out to Christine Walters, because you gotta hear what she commented on my video. So she watched my 1 year update first, and then right after clicked to watch my original, so my first celery juice video that I made, which I'll link below so you can like see and hear for yourself. So she was just listening to the audio and going back to back. She saw that in my first video, she thought my voice sounded more croaky, like, you know, that sound, which I have that in my voice. But in comparison to the 1 year later update, and hopefully you'll see this in the video now, I didn't do that with my voice as much, which is like so on point to notice, because the type of reflux I have is called kind of like silent reflux. And that means like I don't necessarily feel like the burning or realize I have reflux, but what I do have is a frog in my throat, which is really, it's called like larynx refluxitis, something like that. It affects like the voice box. So that area, I actually have a little frog to this day. It's like still the hardest thing for me to get rid of. It's also like, you know, 80% gone at this point, but that's where the frog that she was hearing in my voice, like she could hear the difference between the start of celery juice and taking celery juice. So if you need any proof, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like, I didn't even know, I live with myself, people around me live with me, they don't notice the voice change, but like, thanks to people like Christine and you guys watching, you can actually hear the little changes in your voice. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, reflux changes those things, and you know, celery juice really did help me. Like, if you don't believe me, like, just play the videos back and you'll see like a slight variation in my voice and having, you know, my larynx heal. I answered this a little bit, but you guys wanna know how my symptoms have changed since before versus after. Okay, so if you go to my first video, like before I was basically bedridden, crying, like literally I felt like my stomach was lifted up, flipped upside down. I think I was having a stomach spasm as I described this. And it was just like excruciating pain. Like, you know when you get that spasm in your leg? That happened in my stomach. And I was like coughing up like bile, and that only happened like a few times, but like, oh, it was just so bad, and I couldn't eat anything. I was like crying in pain for like months and could not eat anything. So that's what my symptoms were like before all of this. And now it's, like I said, it's like super mild. Like if my symptoms were the way they are right now, at the beginning, I would have probably never gone on this journey because I wouldn't have even known that it was acid reflux. Like it's so mild, I wouldn't notice it. So like all I have now is like occasionally a frog in my throat, which I have today. The frog in my throat used to be every day for a year. Now it's just like it flares up, you know, for a few days, every few days for a few months if I like, I don't know, eat something wrong or something, you know, eat too late at night. It's like so mild. Barely any bloating anymore. I have so much energy, like I just feel pretty normal, and I can reintroduce most foods into my diet. So I would say like it's night and day, my symptoms then versus now. Another great question you guys have is, did I notice any other symptoms that I've had change? And the answer is, oh my God, yes. One, it's given me so much energy and focus. From what I've read online, medical medium and just other properties, I mean, celery is good for you. Like I know it's a trend and people are like, oh my God, celery, blah, blah, but like, we all know celery is healthy for you and has benefits. Like all food, a lot of natural foods on earth have benefits for them, obviously, you know? So one of the biggest things is focus, clarity of mind. My skin has gotten so much better. My hair, like this is my quarantine hair. Like this is, you know, not blow dried. I haven't done anything to it, and my hair is a lot shinier. Like, you know, I bleach it, I highlight it. My hair is getting like very long. I know it's quarantine, but like it normally doesn't grow that long. Even my nails like are growing like very healthy. I also have like less pain in my body. So I carry a lot of tension, and I obviously work on it, like meditation and other things, but I have noticed it has alleviated tension in my body, which makes sense because I've been going to physical therapy. And so if you have pain in your throat from like acid reflux, your muscles will tense because you're in pain there, and it causes everywhere in your body to tense, which turns into anxiety. So, you know, I noticed that I have like, it's so weird. Like the days my reflux is worse, I actually get really bad neck pain. And then the days it's better, I get less neck pain. I know it sounds crazy. So I noticed like the neck pain was so bad I couldn't sleep at night at first. So I noticed that doesn't happen as much anymore. And the final thing is I actually have a chronic pain condition, and I don't want to go too much in detail about because I just, you know, maybe one day I'll open up about that story. Nothing like severe. It's so mild, like it doesn't affect with my day-to-day life, but it is something that doctors like don't know anything about or anything that can help it. And like I'm not in pain every day. It's like a provoked pain. So like I'll have like pain if you touch me really lightly sometimes, and nobody knows why. And the celery juice I found have made that more mild. Why? I don't know. It does have like anti-inflammatory properties, but I have noticed that pain condition starting to heal naturally. And also I've been eating like healthier foods too. Like I've realized through this whole thing, like the foods we eat really do affect us in ways we like don't know. We might just be like, I'm bloated today, I'm fat, whatever. Like you probably say something like that's probably because you have a food allergy. So going on this whole journey made me notice my food allergies better, and it made me cut those foods down and include the celery juice, and that whole combination just really helped me get in a better like place. Another question you guys want to know, because like it was about my doctors, like what was their response to seeing the celery juice help me? It depends which doctor I go to. I have a natural doctor, and they're just like, yeah, like obviously. My regular doctors, they're kind of just like, well, you know, that's interesting. I mean, like, if it helps, keep doing it. And that's like their response. Like, yeah, sure. If it helps, I'm just happy I'm better. Like, you know, like we don't need necessarily all these crazy things to fix ourselves. Sometimes we have the resources around us. And you know, what I do notice from the acid reflux doctors is they do advocate like change your diet and eat better as it's like scientifically proven to help you. So, you know, we always want a quick fix, and I'm not saying don't take medicine or don't do these things. Like, your body is your body. Like, the biggest thing I've learned is that everybody's body is an ecosystem. So like, what works for me won't exactly work for you, because like, you are a different body. Like, it's like Arizona is a desert. It doesn't need a lot of rain, but the rainforest needs a lot of rain. If it were like to reverse and there was no rain in the rainforest would die. If there was too much rain in the ecosystem of Arizona and a desert, that would die. So like, my body could be a rainforest and yours could be a desert. So the thing is like, you have to play around with what works for you. There's not like one magic thing that works for one person. And I think that's what happens with like the doctors, is they do studies, and like a high percentage of the thing, like 90% of people or 80% of people will respond favorably to something, you know, and that's why they preach that. But then there's like the 20% like me and maybe like you that it doesn't work for. And so you have to like mix and match. Like, we all have foods that irritate us and different things, and you have to see what works for you. But I would say, like, if you don't have an allergy to celery juice, like, drink it. It's not bad for you. It's got benefits, and I mean, think about it. It's like fiber. It really does clean out your system and help you. It's gonna help your system get on track. That's my 2-year update of where I'm at. I'm doing pretty good. We're still working on the frog on the throat. I will see you guys next time, and I am wishing you all to be healthy and safe. Bye.